Afternoon, everybody. It's a little chilly, but I think we might be one digit over zero now. Anyways, we're gonna start backwards. I'm gonna do a video of where we're at right now. We've got drywall that should start going back up in some spots come Monday. Some of these outside walls that they're gonna work on trying to get insulated. So here's what we've got so far. We had to tear off an amazing amount of sheetrock, insulation, several big dump trailers full of stuff that is just gut wrenching to watch it all go to the dump. It's like burning money. So let's start with where we're at in here. Okay, so here's the bathroom where they had to take everything off the wall. They had to pull sheetrock, insulation. They are going to foam the ceiling. They're going to replace this sheeting from outside. So this is the sheeting I showed you from outside where they scraped the hammer. It was all black and covered in mold. Let me show you this here. Oh, yeah, look. Daylight. That's how rotten it was when they scraped it with the hammer. It crumbled. So they're actually going to have to dismantle that from outside and work on trying to fix that. So we had to hold up this beam here. They put in these, they kind of jacked it up here. And what they've done is that beam up there came down and the weight wasn't properly transferred across. So what they've done is they had to jack it up. They had to cut through the 2x4s. They had to install a beam going across. A lot of this hasn't been easy because, of course, some things are just no longer square or level. The house had sunk. So this is now solid. That was carrying the weight of this roof. We now have that properly distributed in the wall, which before it was not. Amazingly, they only cracked one tile under here. So then we come over here and they pulled the insulation from this wall because they were peeking up through the master closet ceiling below. And he said, just like he suspected, let's take a peek in here. We have bays in here that were covered up, sheetrocked, as if it was finished, and this is what we have. We have bays that didn't even have insulation in them. That goes over into the garage. So they will make sure that this is insulated. Put the wall back on. That's my Christmas storage room. Plus now I have another spot for my 5 Christmas trees because, of course, we got to have one for every year that we weren't able to be in here. So once again, had to disassemble part of this wall here. We had to see what's underneath, add in 2x6s. Over here, they have added a beam here as well. So they have made that spot up above where we can have some attic space to store stuff rather than have wasted attic space. There's our little storage spot. Of course, we added closets here. They're going to have brackets going on all of these beams. They've added screws, lag bolts, everything that was missing and that we needed to try to secure everything in this roof. This half wall that was here, they have cut that out. They added in some 2x4s and everything in the wall to make sure that this part of the roof was properly supported. They've gone through and blocked and checked everything on these outside walls. Added where we needed to, getting ready to close things back up. Of course, there's our cool stairs now, and these bad stairs over here are all gone. This is now a little loft area. Looking now to the front entry there, we now have a walk-in pantry and coat closet where the old stairs were. Hope I don't make you dizzy. And of course, over in this bedroom, they've added a little more. They pulled everything, checked the walls, added supports where we needed stuff. They're going to re-insulate everything in here with foam because we did not have adequate insulation in these walls. Sorry, I was zoomed in a little too much. Had to pull everything, sheetrock, insulation, all of it. These two beams, so there's two beams here that they actually added. Marvin said he used a lot of words that he says he uses out on the golf course. So this was quite the task for them to be able to cut and fit these beams in. Added some more structural integrity, gave it more of a finished look. Of course, they've added a whole bunch of stuff in all of these walls that it's just hard to see everything and know everything through these videos. You would have had to be on site and watching as this entire transformation took place. It's just unbelievable what they've done and what they have found and the things that were wrong. I know I've probably missed a lot of things in my videos as well. You think about them later. But like Marvin and I were talking, you walk in this house now and the energy is completely different. Most people who've been in this house will tell you that. It just was this horrible doom and gloom, dark feeling in this house. Kind of despair and helplessness. And now they've gone in and they've been able to fix all of this. Get it where we feel like the house is actually going to stay standing. It's not going to sink anymore. A lot of things they found in these walls. So many 2x4s and 2x6s and everything else have been added in here. Part of this wall here, due to these big windows and what we're dealing with in this wall, they actually have reinforced from the outside. So they've added some pretty cool features out there. We'll show you. So here they had to pull all the kitchen cabinets, pull everything out of the walls. The porch is coming along absolutely beautifully. Adam has done an incredible job. It's just unbelievable, the transformation. So here's the back wall and what they've done here to fix where the two roof lines didn't meet. And this is now structurally sound. Plus it gives it kind of a cool little timber accent appeal here. But it's just crazy how this has changed. Freezing. So once again, we had to add that beam there. They had to jack up the ceiling because it wasn't properly supported down in the foundation. Poured additional concrete down there. Added the beam up here to help support the weight of the upper floor because the entire house was starting to sag. Added this set of 2x4s here, created a beam that goes down underneath. Of course, hits concrete down underneath to help support the upper level. And then we have, of course, the master bathroom. So they had to we pulled out this insulation. You can see the watermarks on some of the wood up here where it was just saturated with water at one time because he didn't have the ridge cap on. And it was just dumping water down in here when Cindy and I came, and she poked it with a piece of trim, and all of a sudden water just started dumping out. So you can also see that this sheetrock is already, it's kind of hard to see in the video, this sheetrock is already cracking. A lot of that because the house has been moving, settling, sagging. It's really hard to see, but it is cracked on this sheetrock line here. So that's kind of an update on the majority of it and where we're at. Next week we're going to see some major transformations start to happen. I hope everybody has a great day, stay warm, and we'll talk to you soon.